Such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain.
Oh, I get excited every time I hear that song. Boom! Purple Rain. Vikings, 2020 Super Bowl champions. This is Let's Talk Phys Ed, Season 2, Episode 24. Let's Talk Phys Ed is a show where we get to know some of the most influential Phy Ed people around the world. Sorry, I almost said country. We're worldwide. I am your host, Jason Steele. With me, as always, Tanner Roast. Tanner, how's it going today?
Oh, it's going great, except for the time when my son barfed in my van today and I had to clean it up. But I know when I texted you, you enjoyed that. So
I thought it was funny for a couple reasons. Number one, it was funny because of how you texted it, and I could imagine you in that situation. And I also thought it was funny because it wasn't my car and my son barfing in my car. So I did think that was funny. So today we are here with the Minnesota Miracle Man, Joe McCarthy. Joe, I want you to tell everybody who you are, what you do, where you teach, what you teach. Tell our viewers a little bit about yourself.
First, Tanner, if you're a parent, you can relate to that story. So I show empathy to you because we've all been there, right, Jason?
Oh, that's too good. It's too
you clean up syrup and other things.
I have. That's why it was funny.
Yeah. So thank you guys for having me. I'm excited to be here tonight, Jason, Tanner. Joe McCarthy. I teach in Farmington, Minnesota, which is about 30 minutes south of Minneapolis. I teach at a K-5 building of about 700 students. Woo. I see my students twice a week for only 25 minutes each. And I teach 12 25-minute classes every day. I also, yeah, not enough, but we do the best we can. We make every minute important for them. And I also serve on the Minnesota SHAPE Board of Directors, which I'm excited about as well.
Absolutely. 25 minutes twice a week. That's what you get, huh? And that's everybody. That's K through 5.
Yes.
Wowzer. That is not enough, but that is a lot of students. Do you teach all 700 of them yourself?
All by myself.
All by yourself. There's nobody else there, huh?
No reflection, no peer discussion. That's why for me, social media is so important.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I did not know that. And my heart goes out to you. It really does. That is crazy. What's that?
Hope someday it'll change.
Yeah. Boy, I don't, it's kind of like a somber note now into the show. I don't know. I can feel all the viewers just like going, what right now? Yeah. Probably some of them going, you know what? My situation isn't so bad at this point. So the first thing we want to talk about, you do some pretty cool things with fundraising. And I know that I've talked to you about this before, about kind of like how you get, so you kind of go out and you advertise for your program and you do things that way. And then why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do as far as that? So you go out and you get stuff from groups or organizations, and then what do you do with it, and how do you use those funds and those things that you get?
So first I devise a plan. I think about what does our school need? What do our students want to make a positive impact on their day? What can they do in class that's going to inspire them, to engage them to be active outside the school day? So what I've done is, first I devised a running club. And what the running club is designed to get kids active during the school day at recess only. Myself, I'm a recess noon supervisor. So when I go outside, I see the majority of our students, even when it's nice out, sitting. And that makes me sad. So I thought about what can I do to incentivize those students who might need an extra boost to get them to be active, and reward them with a small trinket, which means nothing to me, but for them it's, hey, mom and dad, I was rewarded something for achieving this goal that I set for myself.
Yeah.
And it could be, a pen, a pencil, nothing that's very valuable, but for them it's meaningful.
Right.
And that's the key, is to make it meaningful for them. Another program is called Century Club. With Century Club, the goal is designed to get them active outside the school day. Since I only see them for 15 minutes a week, I want them to live a healthy lifestyle of learning what they have done in class and then transfer it to outside the school day, and yet teach it to a friend, teach it to a buddy, teach it to their family, and engage them in a social setting. And then I would design a letter, bring it to a company, or email it to them, say all of our major sports team, insurance companies, healthcare companies, those who still share a same vision of us, of a healthy, active lifestyle for a student. And not once have any company turned me down.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I bet you in 10 years, it's close to $100,000 I've raised for our students and our families.
And a lot of that comes in forms of, small prizes or things like that, right? Like, so you're getting, I know when we talked about it, you're kind of lucky where you're at, right? You're 30 miles from Minnesota, right? So you're able to, I know at one point you said that you're getting tickets to games, right? So you're getting Timberwolves tickets, and do you get like Vikings, Twins tickets? You get everything, huh?
Gophers too.
Wow.
Games.
Well, nobody wants to go to a Gopher hockey game. I mean, let's be real, right?
Oh.
Sorry. UND fan, had to throw it in there. I mean, yeah, continue to give those away.
We got Duluth, we got St. Cloud State, we got Mankato.
There's a couple guys playing in St. Cloud State. They're from Minot. Those are Minot boys, the Lazat.
That's where I went.
Yeah, awesome.
Wow.
But
I can't believe $100,000 worth of stuff.
That's cool.
Huge.
That's really cool.
Full of stuff that I'm waiting for kids just to be active so I can give away to them for free.
I will come visit. So I'll kind of work it around. I'll show up like on a Friday during football season. I'll run around as much as you want me to if you can score me some Vikings tickets, right?
Yeah, but it's going to be like an away game against Detroit. Oh. Hey,
for our lesson plans, we talk about, the importance of the why.
Right.
And really that's the key that I sell to these programs is the why. We talk about obesity levels. We talk about change in behavior. We talked about healthy lifestyles, and healthy kid now is going to be an active adult. Inactive kids now is going to be inactive adults. We talk about how it affects their academic success. They want to say yes. Plus, for some of them, it's a tax write-off.
Right.
And plus, when I advocate for this on social media, saying, hey, look at what the terminals have done for us. Mm-hmm. It's free pub for them as well, and they love it.
That is a cool thing that you're doing with that.
Thank you.
Top notch. Hey, with the NCAA tournament coming up, we're recording this before the 64. I know we will count the win from the Bison. We'll count it, but it's not the real tournament. Anyway, so sorry, Jason. We're gonna have you fill out a bracket too.
Yes, sir.
On our show, but it's not a basketball bracket. We're gonna have you fill out a bracket based on commonly used technology. So I've got 8 things, and we're gonna narrow it down to what is the best one for PE. So in round 1, we've got game 1. You got your large digital timer or a projector. Which one wins?
Projector.
All right. Game 2, wireless microphone or Bluetooth speakers?
Microphone.
All right. Game 3, we got your pedometers versus your heart rate monitors. Which one's winning the game?
Heart rate.
Heart rate monitors, all right. And then we're looking at your iPad or tablet versus a laptop.
iPad.
Okay.
That was an upset for me.
Yeah, a little bit for me too. All right, so now we're going up to we're doing the projector versus the wireless microphone. Which one's your top?
Microphone.
Ooh, I think that's a big time upset.
Oh.
That's gonna be a close one though. All right.
And I'll tell you why really quickly.
Yeah.
We have many students in our building who have a hearing disability. And if I didn't use a mic, they wouldn't comprehend or understand my directions. So for me and for the impact on the students. That's why I chose the mic.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one. All right. So now we're down to a heart rate monitor and iPad.
iPad.
Okay.
Like easy though.
Yeah. That's an easy one. All right. So
Yeah.
now we're down to the championship. What is your technology champion? Is it your wireless mic or is it your iPad?
iPad.
No.
Just this
You know
gets done talking, Mike. Okay. Honestly, out of all those, I'm thinking, no way iPad wins. And iPad just ran through the tournament there of Joe's
Yes.
tournament.
Just ran them over.
You
Well,
must do some pretty cool things with an iPad then.
I use it every day.
You're using it for assessments and you're using. I mean, do you have a bunch of them or you just have like one?
Just one.
Just one, huh?
Hey, did you know every student and every teacher in my district has their own iPad?
oh,
Not. That is. So do they bring them to Phi Ed then?
If I asked them to.
If you're doing something where you can, are you able to? Okay, so good. We're kind of going off script here, but then, are you able to put different apps on them and things that you want on there for class?
If I want to, yes.
That is awesome.
now I see that value of that iPad shooting above a lot of those things.
Now I get it. Now it makes more sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
All
Okay.
right. We got to edit out the part where we thought he had made a total big mistake.
No, I think we'll go with it. We're kind of amateur talk show hosts, so it's fine. Nobody cares what we have to say anyway.
What was your guys' picks? What's your
Okay, looking at all of those, I think I'm going to go I'm projector 100% all the way, I think.
And I'm in that projector wireless microphone. I don't know. My lessons have mostly been projector this year, but that microphone's big time. So I'm going projector too, I think.
Okay.
So it's like Duke, North Dakota State coming up. Like most people are going to pick North Dakota State, right? And so
I'll give you 10 to 1 odds, $100.
I don't think we can do that gambling. We'll talk after the show. Okay. Last week, Clayton taught us that Prairie View was a school from Texas. I had no idea. We had no clue where Prairie View was. So that got us thinking about where other schools from the big dance, right, where they're from. Your challenge is to name the state that these colleges are from, okay? And I will butcher these names more than likely. Gardner-Webb.
Alabama.
So close. North Carolina.
I didn't know that.
Iona.
Ohio.
Ooh, New York. Who knew? Wolford.
South Carolina.
Ooh,
Wow, you got that one. Was that a guess?
Yes.
You got it right. That was right.
All right.
Colgate.
Georgia.
That is also New York. Liberty.
New York.
You'd think, but it's Virginia.
I was thinking Pennsylvania.
Yale.
Pennsylvania.
That is Connecticut. I didn't really have to worry about that coming out of high school, so I don't know where they're at either. Gonzaga.
Washington.
Yes, that is correct. And that did not sound like a guess. I think he had that one. Seton Hall.
New York.
Ooh,
Very
New
close.
Jersey.
New
Jersey.
How many of those did you know, Jason?
Well, I knew all of them because they're written right here. But none of them. I would none of them. That's. I'm excited for this next question. This one's going to be a good one.
All right. So that's a lot of pressure on me delivering it right. So, football players or football officials, when there's a problem on the field, there's a penalty, they have to make hand signals, right? So they're sitting there and they're like, face mask, 15 yards, defense, first down, and all those things. So we're going to pretend that you have to use hand signals to let your kids know that they have committed a foul or penalty. So I'm going to give you the situation, and you have to come up with a way to make a penalty for your children using hand signals. All right, and kind of sound like a football player or a football coach. That's not it right there, a football official. All right. So,
Butchered the question, but it's still a good one.
can we erase that? All right. So anyway, here we go. A student keeps putting their hands inside of their mouth. What's the penalty call? All right. Jason, do you have one of those?
No, I don't.
You don't? Oh, all right. How about a student is pulling the foam out of the gator skin balls? What's the penalty?
Oh.
Okay.
No good.
Right.
No good.
Because they pull the hole and then they put their thumb in the hole.
Right. That was a bowling ball.
All right.
Right.
Way to repurpose. All right. A student is playing hide and seek in your equipment room.
I got him out.
That's the first time anybody's left during the show. Usually they're in a hurry to get out of here after the show.
Gotta go get him.
All right. Let's see. Okay. You allowed one student to leave the room to use the restroom, and 9 of their friends went with. Oh, that's a good one. I really like that pullback.
That's a good pullback.
That's a good pullback. All right, and the last one. The teacher is 8 minutes late, dropping their kids off for you for the second time this week.
That's a good one. You know, for a second, I thought the signal was you doing this. Like that was it, right? Because you just kind of looked at us.
The death stare.
Yeah, the death stare. Okay, so we're having some fun on this episode. Like these are not a lot of Phi Ed questions on our Let's Talk Phys Ed show this week, but we're having some fun anyways. I'm assuming you watch the greatest TV sitcom show in the world titled The Office.
No, sir.
No.
I'll be right back.
We can do this question without him, right?
If you take
Oh, okay, I just watched it. I'm ready. Jason, I'm
Okay.
too young for-
Yeah, but The Office is the funniest show. Okay. Anyways, well, we're still gonna ask the question.
I'm going to take a stapler and stick it in Jell-O.
Okay. Well, do you know any of the characters from The Office?
Some.
Okay, so you can probably still get this question. Who is the best character on the show?
How we doing?
All right, we're gonna find out what show do you watch? What show do you watch?
Not many.
Is there a show?
No.
You have a show?
You watch like
Nothing?
Idol?
Movie?
No.
Favorite movie?
Ooh. I just watched the Tombstone. That's
All
good.
right. All right. I'll be your Huckleberry.
All right.
Who is the best character on Tombstone?
Let me. Doc Holiday, I like.
Hands down. Doc Holliday, hands down.
Yeah.
Tanner, do you know what Tombstone is?
No, but I know Roy Halladay. He was a pitcher. He threw a perfect game or something like that in the playoffs. They call him Doc Holliday.
This show's going
Yeah, right. Just died in a plane crash.
downhill fast, Tanner.
Wait, we're not talking about the same guy?
No, you're making fun of Joe because he doesn't watch The Office, and now you're
Played
telling
for the Phillies.
Tombstone?
Yeah, Doc Holliday.
Who cares about the Phillies?
So, No hitter in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
Move on to your next question.
All right. So, I see you've been promoting. That's not my question. I'm wrong. All right. I won't read Jason's questions. Man, I am having an off night. So, hey, we, for the last couple of weeks, have been trying to get our viewers to be a part of the show and tweet using the hashtag Let's Talk Phys Ed, and they're going to answer a question with us. So, we're going to do the same. It has not been super successful. We might have to drop this part. But
nobody has done it yet. Yeah.
Hey, I think Dan Hill may have done it once.
We've had one. Yep.
Shout out for Dan. But anybody else wants to try it tonight, that'd be awesome. So we've been presenting a lot of sessions on physical literacy, right? So I'm going to ask you and all of our audience to tell us one of the lessons or something you do in class that really promotes physical literacy within your classroom.
Let's see. 2 weeks ago, I was doing a badminton lesson and using my projector. When they achieved a certain goal, at the end, it told them a specific, either an action or a compliment they had to give to another student.
I like that.
So let's say 5 forehand hits. Okay, go give a person a smile. 10 backhand hits. Go give somebody a high five. Okay, 10 clears. Go up and give somebody a compliment.
Awesome.
Okay? And the goal was to create such a warm environment that when they left, they would go home and share with their parents such a positive experience they have in my class that they want to come back and do it again next time.
Yes.
Is that something you created, or is that something you found, or where's the inspiration behind that?
Myself.
That's awesome. Do you do that with other activities also? Similar things?
Many.
That's fantastic.
That and the good part about that is you're creating that culture, right, in that classroom.
Yes.
And you hit the nail on the head. Obviously we want to teach, as physical education teachers, we want to teach the skills, right? That's what we want to do. But you also want to create that culture and that environment that students want to come back to. And with activities like that, you're doing it, man. That's awesome. Good stuff. Very cool. So, Minnesota guy, we've made fun of the Gophers a little bit, which is what should happen. You've been going to a lot of the Timberwolves games lately, right? Yes. Can you share with us who joined you at the Timberwolves game?
Mr. Bart Jones, baby.
Mr. Bart Jones. Shout out Bart Jones. Been a guest on the show, Bart Jones.
Mr. Iowa.
Fantastic.
Well, let me tell you. So I got these tickets from the Timberwolves from a program that I designed a couple of years ago called Get Fit.
Okay.
And the goal of Get Fit is to open to any school in Minnesota. Thousands and thousands and thousands of students. All they have to do is be active outside the school day. Okay. So every 15 minutes of activity, they get 1 point.
Okay.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
If they 25 points in 1 month, they get free tickets, free posters, free stuff from the Timberwolves. How cool is that?
That is an awesome program.
That's good stuff.
Every phys ed teacher would do this. Contact your hospitals, contact your insurance companies, contact your colleges, contact your sports teams. Get them in there. Every fall, I bring the U of M student athletes down to my gym, and they talk about the importance of nutrition, the importance of hydration, and the importance of sleep on their academics and their athletics.
Yes.
Every year to my 4th and 5th graders.
That is cool. That's a good program you got going there. So the question now then is, of all of the Minnesota sports teams, okay, which one's your favorite? I mean, I know you're rocking the Vikings shirt right now. My heart, honestly, I bleed purple and gold. Okay. I am a Vikes fan. So I got to go with the Vikings on it, but your favorite Minnesota sports team?
Timberwolves.
Basketball guy.
Yep.
Don't you like, isn't the Lynx, haven't they won a couple of championships?
Yeah.
Yeah, many. Like
See, I'm a fair weather fan. I would have to say Lynx.
Because he
I want the shirt with the trophy on it.
he only cheers for winners. Only cheers.
Go Duke Blue Devils.
We're gonna have words after this show. Joe,
Yes.
you made it through the episode. That was it. That was a good episode. Awesome
I want
material.
to come back after watching The Office.
You got to watch The Office before you come back. That is happening. But you know what? We've had one reunion show, and I think there's plans for another one. So we're gonna have a reunion show. We'll talk about it. We'll get together. You're coming back, 100%. Now, before we leave, what we need you to do is we're gonna play some cheesy talk show music. And then while we play that cheesy talk show music, we want you to kind of take us out. So you're going to tell us how we can get a hold of you, if you have a website that you want to direct people to, maybe your Twitter handle and things like that. So how can we get a hold of Joe?
First is Twitter, Joe McCarthy 09. An account that I put a lot of stuff on. Great way to connect with business professionals. Otherwise, my email. If you need any of my stuff, you can have it all. I'm willing to share. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to else. So follow me on social media.
Fantastic. Appreciate you joining us tonight, Joe. You will be back for the reunion show. Just get loose for that one. That one's hectic. That one's hectic. A lot of questions and everything. So thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see everybody next time. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.